Improving foresight may be vain, the best laid schemes of mice and men gang aft ugly, and leave us naught but grief and pain. Apologies for the pronunciations, but that was an excerpt from Robert Burns' 1785 poem, To a Mouse, discussing how even the best laid plans can go awry despite being well thought out, and as they go bad, it leaves us with grief and pain. I was spending my formative years in Singapore. I always dreamed of being a structural engineer. The ever-developing Singaporean skyline led me to dream of all the different ways I can have a tangible impact on our society through the infrastructure I could help build. Fast forward to June 2014, at the University of Melbourne, where I was an engineering student, and I sat in a room with the coordinators of the university's engineering faculty. I had a pretty difficult decision to make. University policy is that a student is allowed to retake a subject a maximum of 3 times. I just failed a core engineering subject twice in a row. So I was faced with a decision: either take the risk, believe in myself, that third time's the charm, or choose a different route. I guess faced with the risk of monumental failure and not being able to continue the degree, I chose to go down a different path. So to this day, I still regret never finishing my engineering degree, but it feels like I let down that dreamer in Singapore. But that alternative route ended up being a degree in construction management and led me down a different career path, but one that I've really enjoyed and one that still allowed me to continue working towards my childhood dream and down a path that I never knew existed. So back to the poem. Improving foresight may be vain, the best laid schemes of mice and men gang ugly, and leave us not but grief and pain. So trying to force your plan to happen may not be the best approach, no matter how well laid out and how well planned it is. And despite being forced down an alternative route, it still led me to a position where I could reasonably achieve my dreams, my strategic goals. And I guess what I failed to see sitting in that room in 2014 was that there was more than one path to take, and there's more than one path I could take to lead me to where I wanted to be. So I thought I faced it on my road, and at the time I wasn't flexible enough to see other opportunities that still enabled me to deliver my plan. And I guess in 2014, I was just fortunate that I was led down a path to still allow me to do what I wanted to do. So in 2014, I was fortunate, but now I ensure that I am adaptive enough to make my plans succeed even in a changing, volatile environments. Thanks.